Hey, what's up you guys? This is just a tutorial, what I do in the morning, what my makeup routine is. So let's get started. So when I begin, the first thing I do is I prime my face. I use this primer on my face. It's supposed to be like a poreless thing or help. To me it doesn't do much, but I like the consistency of it. It's very fluffy, very light, and it does refresh my face. And then I use this concealer to cover up the red spots that I have, any imperfections, any pimples, things like that, because I don't use a heavy set foundation, like a full coverage foundation. So this is what I use to cover most of my imperfections, and then my foundation is mainly just to even out my skin tone. Now I'm going to use this Instant Age Rewind, which I've heard great things about, but I broke the packaging, so I can't get product to come out of that sponge thing, so it comes out just very little at a time. You should not pull underneath your eye as much as I am right now. Like, supposedly, it makes the effects of bags under your eyes come on a lot quicker, like show up sooner. But whatever, I was just trying to get as much product as I could. And now I'm using a little tiny blender to blend everything out. Now I use this Urban Decay setting spray on my blender, beauty blender, before I put it on my face, just because I feel like it helps the makeup last longer. I'm gonna use my BB cream, which is full of highlighter that my sister put on it because she loves to get into my makeup. I'm gonna use that to even out my skin tone all over my skin, and then I bring it down a little bit down to my neck just to make sure that my neck and my face don't have like a line. Now I'm just highlighting the places on your face where you should highlight, at least from what I've seen, like a lot of YouTube videos. Blending everything out on my beauty blender that I put some setting spray on. And bringing it down to my neck just to make sure that everything's blended out. And now I go over with my brush just to make sure there's no like areas that are lined out really harshly with the concealer, because this is for everyday wear and for my job, and I don't like to have very harsh lines. And now I'm just adding a little bit, and I'm just contouring my cheeks. Again, I don't like very aggressive lines. It starts off that looks a little bit, you know, very prominent. That's kind of the word. I'm sorry guys, like today I cannot talk. But you're gonna see that I'm gonna use a different, I'm gonna use a little kabuki brush. I'm gonna use a little kabuki brush to blend all that out so it's not as harsh on my face. Okay, now I'm using an e.l.f. setting powder underneath my eyes to brighten my eyes up. Now I'm using let me tell you guys, a really old Victoria's Secret blush stick. I don't own any form of blush except for that blush stick. So I put it on my face, on my cheekbones, like I smile and I put it, and then I just sort of wipe it back with this kabuki brush. Now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlight that I got for Christmas. Thank you, Elizabeth. and I'm putting it on my cheekbones, and I kind of like to cup it around my eye, sort of like going around my eye, because I feel like it catches the light a lot better. Okay, now I'm gonna use these Morphe palettes. So I'm gonna use two Morphe palettes. I think it's the 35H, oh my god, the 35N and the 35P. I think those are the two that I used. And I'm using these very light colors, the base on my eye. I feel like the colors pop out a lot more than if I just put it on a quick clean eye. So I'm now using this brown to put it on my crease. It's not going to be a lot of eyeshadows. I think I only use like 3 or 4. But I use this brown on my crease initially just to build up the depth in my eye. I want my eye to have a little bit more depth to it. I swoop it like windshield motion on I put in the crease of my eye, and then I windshield motion it going up. Since it's a lighter color, I like to start off with that, and then I build it up with a darker color. So I'm gonna put this darker color on mostly just the crease of my eye in windshield motion, and then bring it down to my actual eyelid. Now I'm gonna get this pinky color. I like to put that on my eyelid itself, and I use my finger. Morphe colors I have an issue with brushes. They don't deposit as much color or intensity with brushes, so I like to use my finger to put it on my eyelid. And then I'm going to use this NYX palette, the one that I use for my contour. I'm going to use the white shimmery on the corner that I showed you, put it in my inner corner of my eye, just to open up my eye a little bit. And then I'm also going to put that underneath my brow. And now I'm just adding a little bit of highlighter to my lips and the tip of my nose. I don't know why the tip of my nose. I saw that somewhere. I don't know. I'm also gonna do a wing liner. I initially start off with this stick, like this little blah blah stick, and I do the regular liner over my eyelid. Like, I don't do the cat, I just do the regular eyeliner over my eyelid. I usually start from like the middle, and then I just go back, and then eventually I build it up and go forward. And also, bad habit of mine, do not tug on your eye like I am. You can take everything else from this video, do not tug on your eye. So I'm doing the same thing. I'm starting from the back, sweeping forward in small strokes. You never want to do very long strokes because they usually don't come out the best. It's better with like smaller strokes. So I'm just building it up and going forward, and then I'll build forward and then go back. The only thing I don't do with this pencil is the structure of my wing, and you're gonna see why. Now we're gonna take this, I'm gonna take this Rommel really old liquid gel whatever liner, and that's where I'm gonna build the structure of my wing. So basically, I'm terrible at this, by the way. I got lucky that I was able to do this in one try. I basically just see where it is that I want the wing to point at, and I make the initial line. I fill it in a little bit with the gel, and then I mostly go back in with the pencil, not the pencil, the stick or whatever it is, and then I fill it out with the stick, because what I like about that stick is that it's dark black, like it's a dark black color, and I like my cat eyes to be like dark. So now I'm using my little brush, and I'm using a little bit of powder from a True Match like concealer I have, and I'm just fixing up the wing. And now this is let me tell you guys, my all-time favorite lipstick. It is the Just Bitten. I love this. They don't sell this anymore. This is discontinued, but the color for this is so beautiful. This mascara is also da bomb. And now I'm putting a little bit of mascara at the bottom of my eyelashes just to even out like all of that going on top. Now I'm getting this black eyeliner that I use on top of my eyes, and I'm watering. I'm lining the top inside of my, I don't even know what that's called. Just the top, like right where my lashes are connected to, because it makes my lashes look thicker, because I don't know how to put on falsies because I'm an idiot. And then I'm putting on black on my waterline, but only halfway. And now I'm putting a little setting spray on my face. So this is the final look, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like this and maybe you can take some tips from it. And don't forget to comment down below and tell me what videos you guys want to watch. Have a great day, you guys. Like, that's what I like about prestiging. I like starting from the beginning.